Click the first link in the description for the best Askreddit content. Today I fucked up by thinking of getting a pet fox, and stinking up my whole house. I've always kind of wanted a pet fox. I've seen all the videos of them and read the blogs of pet fox owners. They just seem really cute and playful. I know they're a lot of hard work through, and I'd been doing some research. The number one thing I'd been warned about was the smell, and that apparently 63% of fox owners give up their fox within the first year because of the unbearable smell. One thing I had found, which was even confirmed in a popular Reddit post, is that most legal sellers will require you to open a bottle of fox urine in your home for a week, before even allowing you to move forward with the adoption process, just to avoid people getting a fox and only then realizing they can't handle the smell. So, I thought I'd give it a try. I followed the advice I found online to buy 2 bottles of fox urine, from Amazon. Yes, they sell it, open them inside my house, and see if I could stand the smell. Well, 15 minutes passed and it definitively stunk when you got up close to the bottle, but it wasn't anything unbearable. I started to feel like the stuff I had found about fox odor was overblown, and left for work. Bad idea. When I got home from a 12-hour shift, I could smell the stench before I opened the door. When I did walk inside, I felt like I was punched in the face. The entire house reeked of fox piss. It doesn't smell like ordinary pee at all. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with foxes, but that smell is wretched. And I'm pretty sure the smell has sunk into some of my clothes. I've tried airing the place out, Lysol, etc., but the smell's still there. Guess I'm not getting a fox after all. Too long didn't read. Thought I'd see if I can handle fox odor. Apparently I cannot. I've always wanted to know what it was like owning a fox, but I never actually knew the fox odor thing until now. Guess I'm not getting a fox either. Nor will you want otters. Friend worked for a wildlife sanctuary years ago, loved the work, loved the otters, but the otter poop was apparently otherworldly in smell. I don't know whether to give this an upvote or not. On one hand, you made your whole house and everything in it smell like rancid fox piss, so definitely F you. But I think it's cool you did all the research and even did a test run before taking in a pet. I wish more people thought ahead like that. Bad news for you. The fox urine from those prepackaged bottles isn't anywhere near as foul as the fresh, real stuff. Not to mention, the urine is only one component of fox odor. They also have musk glands all over their body. Had to do wildlife rehab work with a fox once. That little guy's stench just about knocked me out. My friend has one, and that is the main reason I can't go to her house. As soon as the front door is opened, it hits you like a ton of bricks. Also, all her clothes have the same smell, car and personal items. Today I fucked up by reading a Today I Fucked Up post. This happened minutes ago. There was a Today I Fucked Up on here about a girlfriend who exposed her boyfriend's mom's infidelity by asking about blood types. Well, my father, 56M, has the blood type AB+, and my mother is B+. I am B+ like my mother, and my sister is A+. My mother is probably BO, so my sister is OW, and I am either BO or BB. Well, this is how the conversation went after that. OP, Dad, wasn't Grandpa AB+ like you? D, yeah, and Grandma is O+. OP, O. But how is that possible? D, what? OP, Grandpa could have given you A or B, not both. D. OP now reading the situation / no, maybe I'm wrong. D, no, you're not wrong. Dad is a doctor and just hadn't thought of this earlier. He tried to make light of the situation because my grandfather passed away last year and my grandmother got diagnosed with ovarian cancer and is undergoing chemo, because of which she forgets things very often. We tried to ask her blood type gently, but she couldn't remember. However, she has had multiple surgeries, so I'm assuming they would have tested her blood and we're pretty sure it's correct. She can produce either A, B, or O children, but not AB, as that post stated. For the record, my uncle, Dad's brother, is also AB+. So, were both babies exchanged in the hospital somehow? ? Was Grandpa mucking around and brought the kids home and Grandma accepted them? Or is grandma's blood type incorrect? Or are the kids not bio children of either parents at all? So many possibilities and no answers because grandpa is gone and grandma doesn't have all the marbles in the right place anymore. We're getting grandma's blood type rechecked next time she goes in for chemo. I might update this if any of you are still interested by then. Too long didn't read. Read a Today I Fucked Up post about blood types and exposed my family's history of not knowing who TF my dad's mother is. I'm impressed you all casually know that many family members' blood type. They say that roughly 10% of Americans have a different father than who they think is their father. The percentage who have a different mother is likely much, much lower. I hope you'll have better closure. My dad is Ab, my mom is O, my younger brother is A, yet for years since I was born my identification card, released by hospital, was O. When studying biology of course I found that it's anomaly. But my mom definitely a virgin when she married my dad. We are family from C and everyone is religious and rigid back then. I have my mom's look and my dad's personality, like I am totally theirs. I never donated blood, BTW, since I often got anemia and I'm just a coward. But then I got pregnant and we need to perform mandatory blood test. And we found out that I am a B. Apparently my country's medical technology wasn't that developed in 1991, my birth year, so it's possible to have your blood type misdiagnosed. Now we need someone reading this Today I Fucked Up and do a FU. And we will have Inception Part 2. All 3 layers. Ha ha ha, wouldn't that be something? Could one parent being a chimera produce surprise blood type children? Yeah, and false negatives on DNA tests, too. It's crazy. Thanks for pointing that out. Today I fucked up by going to a gym class that isn't for me. I should start this by saying that it's not so much today I fucked up but more like I've been fucking up 3 times a week for the last 3 months. Several months ago I joined a new gym with all kinds of cool perks. Best, emo, is the huge calendar of classes. I'm extremely self-conscious at the gym so I've never gone to a class. I decided to give a few a shot and I love them. It's like cheapskate personal training and they're fun and effective. One class in particular that I became a regular in is a core class. I go 3 times a week. I leave sore every time, and the instructor is a beast. I've been doing this 3 times a week since June. One thing that struck me about the class is that I was the only guy. There were never any other guys, only about a dozen women. It never bothered me but it was definitely obvious. I figured it was just because of the hours I go to the gym. I work odd hours so I'm usually there around late morning to early afternoon. This last Friday's class was like any other. A solid workout and the instructor a blazing ball of energy. During a particularly difficult set of planks, she said something to the effect of "Come on, you got this, new mums." My boneheaded absent-mindedness thought, hey that's kinda strange but may happy to be here. When the class ended, I was cleaning my mat and heard the instructor talking with some of the other class members. They were talking a lot about babies. Brain skipped over that, too. It wasn't until I was leaving and turned back to get my towel that I saw the sign. I had been attending a postnatal exercise group. Now I don't know what's weirder, if I quit or keep going. Too long didn't read. I've been unknowingly attending a postnatal exercise group for months. Update. I asked the instructor straight up if I was being weird or making anybody uncomfortable. She was caught off guard that I didn't know what I had been attending and said it's perfectly fine that I continue the class. She assumed it was just the most convenient core class for me, which is true. Thanks for the comments. Having been a new mom myself, I say there are several possibilities. 1. These moms are tired. They simply have not noticed you. 2. New moms are super conscious about the changes to their body shapes. They thought you are one of those super unfortunate cases where the hormones have gone really wrong and after childbirth your body had turned more manly than average, and they feel sorry for you, but also scared of you. 3. They have been dropping a lot of hints and hoped you would leave by yourself but so far nothing works. That's why there was a sign this time which you finally noticed. Next week the instructor will say something like, Bring your baby to the workout or something. 4. If you have joined any moms groups on social media, you would probably know that there are always those Karens who complain about everything. These group of new moms are trying not to be that, and are exercising tolerance, inclusion, acceptance. Who says in this day and age a grown man cannot be a new mom? 5. You are actually a new mom. You are one of them now. Welcome to the club. This is hilarious. If it were me, I'd approach or email the instructor and explain what happened. You didn't realize when you first started going that it was intended for new mums. You've only just realized, but you really love the class. Would it be appropriate to keep attending as it's at the best time for you? Would they prefer it if you didn't go, and if so, is there a comparable class that has the same content? It's an honest mistake and I'm sure they'll understand, but now you know. I think you should try to establish with the instructor at least how to handle it going forward. You're too far deep now. Show up with a baby one day, it's the only way. I can't believe that it's escaped the notice of the instructors that you are a, shall we say, unconventional student. If they don't seem to be bothered by your presence, don't worry about it. OMFG, smiley face, you just keep getting your workout in.